not 1, not 2, not 3. How many shiny Giratina have we caught since Giratina has returned? Guys, we'll find out in this video. Thank you for clicking back. Great to see you, trainers. We got a lot to cover today. We're gonna jump right in, start with the shiny recap for the last week. So we're gonna go to our Pokemon, hit shiny, and age -6. And here's everything we've caught so far, you guys. So we did catch the Poochyena and the Kricketot on the tail end of the last event. During the Meowth hour, we did actually catch 2 Alolan Meowths, so that was very exciting. I caught 2 prior to the event, so now I do have 4 total shiny Alolan Meowths, which is also really exciting. Now, we did finally catch that shiny Vulpix from the autumn event. However, I caught it after the autumn event. Guys, I noticed the Vulpix spawns were a lot better after the autumn event ended. I was grinding really hard for the Vulpix, and during the course of the event, I maybe saw 80 of them, which normally I'm in close to 200 encounters of whatever the Pokemon for the featured event is. So Vulpix wasn't spawning very well for me, but I did end up getting one after the event. We just have to find another one to complete the shiny family. We did get another Houndour after that, and another Houndour after that, about 300 catches apart. We found another shiny Growlithe, which was awesome. And as you guys can see, we have gotten 4 shiny Giratinas. Now this one right here, I'm very excited about. It's the closest thing I have to a Shundo legendary, a Shundo period. I do not have a shiny 100% Pokemon. This one is going to be powered up all the way. I'm going to continue using it. It's a 98% shiny Giratina. I'm very excited about that. And guys, I got these last 2 within the last hour. I'm very excited that I got those. I wasn't expecting them. I did 3 raids. The first and third were shiny. So very cool. I'm so glad I got so many of them. It is about time for me to stop doing the Giratina raids now that I've got a really good one, 4 shinies, but I need the rare candies and I need the XP, so I'm gonna keep on doing that. And I did pretty good, guys. I've only done 25 raids since he's come back. I think the odds are 1 in 20, and I've gotten 4, so I'm very lucky with that. Maybe that means for the next raid Pokemon, I'm not gonna have great luck. We are now in Master League for PvP, so I do want to share with you guys what my team is currently. It seems to be doing pretty well. I am I'm leading Garchomp, I have Metagross, and I have the final evolution of Swinub. It's either Mamoswine or Piloswine. I get them flipped. The only thing is I do have to give Garchomp his second move, and I do not have enough Garchomp candies, so let's take it, or Gibble candies. So this is the one I'm using for PvP. I have 43 candies, and I need 75 to give him the next move. The Sand Tomb is really good because you get to bait out your opponent for a couple moves. We're here at this park today because we got some things to do. Now, there is the Strange Egg event, which we're going to hop into here in a second, but I do want to evolve my Rufflet in front of you guys because I've been putting that off to make sure I got it on camera. So I did catch a 98% Rufflet. This is, I think, my 2nd or 3rd ever from PvP, and I'm very excited about that. So we are going to evolve that to the Pokédex now. Let's see. And he evolves into Braviary, which I do not have, obviously. There we go. Now this Pokemon's been on the home screen taunting me for a while, so I'm really excited I finally get to see him here in my Pokédex. That's awesome. Alright guys, there we go. We got a 98% Braviary. I think he's pretty good in PvP. I have to look into that to see if I'll actually use him, but he knows Air Slash and Rock Slide, so that's awesome. He might be more for the Flying Cup, but I do think that has a 1500 CP limit, so maybe not. But guys, what are these red eggs we're seeing everywhere? As you might have seen, I know I'm a little late to it, Team Rocket has the Strange Egg event going on, and there's a lot that came with that, so we're going to take a quick look at what that means. You can only get the strange red eggs from the Go Rocket leaders after you beat them or Giovanni with an open egg space. So with the Strange Egg event, what can we expect? What are you guys going to start seeing? Well, there's an increased spawn in a lot of the Team Rocket style Pokemon, a lot of the poison and dark is what you're gonna see the most of. We'll start with the ones I'm not crazy about. We got Spinarak, Gulpin, Purloin, and Stunky. Those guys, none of them can be shiny, and I don't think any of them really have any PvP relevance. And by this point in time, we've all caught a lot of them, I feel like. But the other thing that is spawning very frequently are Houndours and Poochyena, which can be shiny, which is awesome to see, and they are spawning everywhere. I think I'm seeing the most of those two, which is great because those are the best ones to chase. Now, there also are new shadow Pokemon. I don't know exactly which grunts have these Pokemon, but Diglett, Shelder, Slowpoke, Aerodactyl, and Skarmory can all be shiny now. Aerodactyl's a really good one to start chasing because he's going to be good for the Flying Cup. Skarmory is really good for Great League if you run that team, so you might want to chase him too. Obviously, these shadow Pokemon cannot be shiny. And the Go Rocket leaders have new Pokemon as well that can be shiny. We have Shadow Shiny Growlithe, Shadow Shiny Drowsy, and Shadow Shiny Ammonite. Now, you guys all probably have a couple of the Ammonite from the recent event, or a couple shiny Growlithe. He's been out for a while. I have, I think, 6 myself. But I do not have a shiny Drowsy, and I know Sierra does have the Drowsy, so I'm very excited. I'm going to start chasing that. On the very last day before Sierra switched her Pokemon, I did do a couple battles with her to try and get that Shadow Lapras. I regret to inform you guys, we did not make it happen. So RIP Shadow Lapras until next time. But we do have a new Shadow to chase. We're going for this Drowsy. I do believe these red strange eggs are going to be a huge part of Rocket events moving forward. I do believe that almost every time we see them, we're going to have some kind of bonus that makes them easier to hatch. So I'm not too worried about the 12-kilometer distance right now, because I think they're going to do something to make it so that isn't always something we're going to have to worry about. Or at least do this bonus for the remainder of the quarantine time. We've also got a special research task series we do have to complete, an interesting development from Professor. So I don't remember what the first 3 were. I believe they were a couple defeated grunts, purify a shadow Pokemon. I think it was defeat a couple grunts, purify 5 shadow Pokemon, catch 5 shadow Pokemon, and then you have defeat each of the Go Rocket leaders. So I've already beaten Sierra once, I've already beaten Cliff once. We're here at the park today because we're going to go try and find Arlo. So after you defeat all 3 team leaders, you get to fight Team Rocket leader Giovanni. And if you beat Giovanni, you do get to catch a Shadow Mewtwo. From what I understand, it cannot be shiny. But guys, when you do catch your Shadow Mewtwo, it's the same as Pokemon Go Fest. Do not purify any of your legendaries. They do 20% more damage in PvP or in battles as a shadow than they would in their normal form, meaning a 10-10-10 IV Shadow Mewtwo will outperform a 100% regular. Sorry.
What's your broadcast?
I do a Pokemon Go YouTube.
For real?
Yeah.
What?
So I'm doing the shadow thing.
What team you on?
Mystic. Alright guys, so yeah, 10-10-10 IV regular Mewtwo will, a 10-10-10 IV Shadow Mewtwo will outperform 100% regular or purified Mewtwo. So do not purify your Mewtwo. You do want to keep him as a shadow, power him all the way up. That's how he'll be the most effective to you. Now, I haven't gotten mine yet. As you guys can see, we are on the page 4 of 6, which all we have left to do is defeat Arlo. And we also have a quest to defeat 2 Team Go Rocket grunts. Fortunately, there is one here, so we're going to go ahead and start that battle. You'll be defeated into the ground. Obviously, this is a ground type grunt, so we should have a chance at a Shadow Aerodactyl from him. So I'm going to use some random things in here. think my Groudon was going to beat them. I didn't think he was going to get past the first one, because normally Groudon kind of sucks to use against the Go Rocket grunts for some reason. I think it's just because his charge move takes forever to charge up. But this is number 666 of the Team Rocket grunts that I've defeated. It is a Diglett. Not what we were hoping for. Here's my 6th mysterious component part. We will fuse that together. Assemble the rocket radar. Let's see. Let's claim my task real quick here first. And it could have been a gold Sableye, but instead it's regular, so at least we kept the task to try it out. And catching that Sableye, since it's a ghost type, completed my other quest, which was catch 3 ghost type. So let's see what I get from that. And it's a Duskull, which can be shiny, but mine is not. Alright, so we did catch him. Now, the only thing we have to do is find Arlo. So let's turn on that rocket radar and see if he's here at this park. Alright guys, so he is not here. So I do have another park where somebody I know confirmed that Arlo is hiding. So I'm going to walk around here a little bit just to make sure I catch all the spawns. And then we're going to go to that other park to get the Arlo. So I did tell you guys that there was no Arlo here at this park, but I forgot that at 6 o'clock you do get one of the rocket balloons because of the increased rates that they've been spawning at. So right now I do have an Arlo spawn, I believe. We've got a balloon, but I'm going to double check if it's Arlo. I will check back with you guys after I've beaten him. That did work. So we beat Arlo. We do have a shiny check. It's not Drowsy. I'm not sure what he has, but we're about to find out together. I do need those revives. All my Pokemon are dying from these Pokemon battles. Alright guys, wish me luck. Let's see what it is. Growlithe. Alright guys, that's actually pretty good. Will that purify to 100? I don't think so, but we're going to do it anyway. He's not a legendary, so he doesn't count. When I said don't purify your hundos, this doesn't count. Or when I said don't purify your legendaries, this doesn't count because it's a regular Pokemon. Alright, let's see what that does for him. There we go, guys. 100% Growlithe from the shadows. That's awesome. He does do 20% less damage, but I'm not using Arcanine for anything, and I'd love to have a hundo, so now I do. Let's complete the task and see what else we can get, guys. There it is, the Super Rocket Radar. Special research complete. Special research complete. Incredible work, Mystic. Hopefully that'll keep them at bay for a little while. I managed to craft another Super Rocket Radar for you that'll help you track down Giovanni. But be careful, according to a field report from Blanche and Candela, he's got a Shadow Mewtwo with him. You might have encountered Shadow Mewtwo the last time Giovanni appeared. We thought this was the last we'd see of it, but it looks like it's back. You need to save Shadow Mewtwo, trainer. I have a feeling Giovanni plans on using this poor Pokemon for nefarious ends. Well, obviously. Alright, we gotta find the Team Go Rocket Boss, battle the Team Go Rocket Boss, and defeat the Team Go Rocket Boss. So, let's see. Equip the Super Rocket Radar. And I'm hoping he will be here, guys. I have no idea. We might still have to go to that other park anyway. Let's check. Alright, there's one there in the middle, but it can be an imposter Giovanni. So we're going to go over to it, see if we can find anything. Which one was it? Alright, yeah. So we're going to head over there right now, see if we can get the regular Giovanni, but I have a feeling it's not going to be him. Alright, you guys. So we are still at the same park. We did do our Arlo battle, which we won. He actually gave us a non-shadow. He gave us a shadow 96% Growlithe, but we did purify that to 100%, which I'm really excited about. I know I said don't purify your shadows, but I am referring mainly to your PvP relevant or your legendaries. So Growlithe, I'm not really worried about. We did go to the Giovanni stop, and it turns out that it was just a decoy. So we're going to go to another park, see if we can find any more of the boss man that's actually the boss man, and see if we can locate and help Shadow Mewtwo. All right, this is the real Giovanni. Let's see if we can take him down. I don't know what's good against his Persian, but leading with Tyranitar was not a good idea because I do have to wear down his shields. So we will use one crunch, but that's not enough to deplete both of them. We'll switch to the other Tyranitar. We should be able to take Persian before Persian uses a second charged move. So this is charge move number 1. So this will half charge my crunch, and then I should have a good chance at living and charging up my crunch on this Pokemon as well. He's a Kangaskhan? There we go. I don't know if we're going to be able to defeat his Kangaskhan, though. Yeah, his Kangaskhan is taking us down there. Alright, Dragonite. Hopefully Dragonite can put in work against his Kangaskhan. Perfect. So we're going to keep doing this to charge up our Outrage as much as possible. We're going to block this. We're going to keep on holding. We're going to keep on farming our Outrage so we can prepare for the Mewtwo. Just a little bit. That should be good. Man, maybe we wouldn't have even needed to use the Outrage. But we should have more than enough. We should definitely be able to finish the rest of that charge against the Mewtwo here. There he is, the Shadow Mewtwo. Now, his defense is a lot lower, I believe, because he's a Shadow, so hopefully this does not kill him. Dang it. He's probably going to win, then. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, he does a lot more damage since he's Shadow. Oh, and we still beat him with the suggested team, which I definitely did not think would happen. There we go. Rescue Pokemon, Shadow Mewtwo. Alright, we'll hit him with a Pinap Berry. It's probably a bad idea, right? He does not want to be caught. There we go, we got him. Let's see how good he is. And he is awful. Oh my gosh, guys.